the bolt focus of a level 5 Mountain King is just devastating, and especially on a weak hero like the Lich, and even more so on, you know, the Fiends. And we'll see if Infi even continues to go Fiends. There's a Staff of Silence. That's an amazing drop for Sky. So, in fact, I would say that drop really solidifies Sky's advantage in this game. That's huge. He no longer has to worry about coils, and so he'll be able to do some very effective bolt focus with the Mountain King. Meanwhile, Infi pushing into his base, and Sky's going to have to TP here, assuming he has a scroll. I think he does. There's the TP, and Infi has to back off at this point. His Lich is so low, one bolt would just kill it. Yeah, Sky with a bit of a poorly placed TP, unfortunately. So not able to get any stragglers from Infi's army. Yeah, I think that Staff of Silence is huge. Because he can silence the Death Knight and then bolt focus the Lich, and it will just die like that. I mean, there's really not much the Undead can do to save his Lich without the coil. So Infi now pushing the expansion. This is going to be aborted too, because Sky coming around. Actually, Sky a little delayed. I guess his units got jammed. So he's going to lose a couple towers, but I don't think he's seriously threatened here. Losing 3 towers, actually. And now the peasants are under attack. He's got 1 Griffin out. I don't know why Sky is building Griffins. I guess he sees the A-bombs. So, building Griffins to deal with those. Get bold and focus on 1 A-bomb there. Infi staying a little too long. He's in a very bad position. He's cornered. I hope he has a TP scroll. Yeah, he does. So he's going to TP out. He's using it now. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that he even stayed that long. But he did get Disease Cloud on all of Sky's Spellbreakers. Sky, though, with Adept Trained Priests with, you know, what is it, level 2 Brilliance Aura at this point? Yeah, level 2 Brilliance Aura is not really going to care. And, okay, Infi putting up his Expo now, and Sky coming in to harass it with a Spellbreaker, so he is quite aware of this Expo, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just went up to push it. Actually, he's creeping, which is a little strange because his heroes are maxed out, unless he has a Paladin that I don't see. No, his heroes are maxed out. Amulet of Spell Shield, and that's another really great drop against the Undead. At least it prevents, you know, it prevents the Frost Nova, I believe. It prevents all sorts of things. Just leaving it, actually. Oh, okay, there's the Paladin, and I think he should have waited to creep that till his Paladin was there, so he would probably have been able to get level 2 on it. In fact, he certainly would have been able to if he pulled his other heroes away. Putting the Amulet of Spell Shield on his Paladin, and now putting up 3 Ivory Towers at his new base. So, Sky will continue to produce out of 2 bases. Infi has managed to get rid of that Spellbreaker. I wonder if those Acolytes killed it. I don't see a corpse. That would have been funny. But 6 Acolytes actually for Infi at his Expo, which is strange. But now it's, yeah, Sky looks like he's going to push that Expo at this point. He's moving up, creeping the map as he goes. Going to make sure to get as much experience as possible on that Paladin. Yeah. So he's pulled all his other heroes away. And yeah, Infi just doesn't have the force to deal with this. He's gonna, I mean, this is pretty much the end of the game, I think, because Infi, there's no way that Infi can keep his expansion up against this superior force. I mean, his only hope is the destroyers, but they're not going to be able to touch the Spellbreakers. And that's what I mean. There's destroyers. There's so many units against which the destroyers just don't do anything. Lots of Spellbreakers here, and where are the heroes? I don't see Sky's heroes. Looks like another A-bomb went down, but Griffin getting lighted there, so it's not going to die. And, okay. The destroyers being annoying, hovering over the army. Pretty much untouchable, but... Okay, now going for the Archmage. And looks like some focus going on the Death Knight. Paladin also getting focused. The Paladin may go down as silenced from the Dark Ranger. But as soon as that Mountain King gets unsilenced, I wouldn't be surprised to see it, you know, bolt focus on the Lich with silence on the Death Knight. Invuln Pot goes off on the Lich, recognizing the danger, but the Death Knight goes down. Looks like it got lighted, and that's the end of the game. Yeah, Sky GG's is his Death Knight. Sorry, Infi GG's is the Death Knight goes down. And I guess the switch to Undead didn't pay off for Infi there. Like I said, he seems like a pretty good Undead player. He didn't make any glaring mistakes, but I would say that, you know, the difference in this game may have been that Infi is just not as skilled with Undead as a really good Undead player would be. I would have I don't know. I would have liked to see Lucifer controlling that army in that situation. I think the Staff of Silence was also huge, but it looked like it didn't really come into play that much. I think even if the Paladin had gone down, Sky would have been safe because of the Staff of Silence, because of his superior hero levels. He had a staff too, so the Paladin wouldn't have died. And yeah, so pretty much that Sky dominated that game from start to finish, and that gives him a 1-0 lead in this series. Which, by the way, the finals of the NeoStarLeague. In case I forgot to mention that, I really hope I didn't. I hope I mentioned that the first time. Anyway, finals of the NeoStarLeague. Sky takes a 1-0 lead, and that is a best-of-5 series. I'll bring you the other games of that series next. So, thanks for listening. This is Anonymous.